Hello, and welcome to Adler Graduate School course number 713, Individual Psychology's Use of Encouragement to Promote Wellness. My name is Rocky Garrison, and I am your instructor for this course. The purpose of this talk is to discuss the structure and the assignments for the course. The grading criteria for your assignments is on the course syllabus, which can be downloaded from the course page in the Please Start Here folder. Dinkmeyer and Lassansi is the primary text for this course. There is assigned reading in this book for each unit of the course. The other book you need to purchase is by Rudolf Dreikurs, Children the Challenge. In some units, there is a link to a talk or a web page. In the folder labeled Course Handouts, there are articles and handouts for each unit. I recommend you download this whole folder, so the resources are easily available to you as the course progresses. In several units, there is a talk by me, similar to this one. Another learning resource for you is your fellow students. There are 8 forums, including this Zoom meeting. These are the online version of class discussions. You will answer a question and read how your fellow students answer the same question. Then you will comment on their responses and read their comments on your responses. This is how your thinking gets refined and sharpened. There are 8 personal reflections where you can reflect on what you are learning in the course, how it makes sense to you, and how it fits with your personal and professional style. Finally, you will be working through the course to develop your encouragement skills. This project has 3 parts. First, let's get an overview of the assignments for this course, along with the number of points you can earn for each assignment. Each of these is discussed in detail on the course outline, which is available in the Please Start Here folder on the course page. Now let's go over each of these assignments in more detail. Use the course outline and/or the course page. On Wednesday, November 11th at 6:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will gather on a Zoom conference. The link for joining is on the course page. If you're not in Central Standard Time, be sure you make the adjustment. For example, I'm on the West Coast in Portland, Oregon, so I am 2 hours earlier. Let me know if you are unable to attend this Zoom conference. Come to the Zoom conference prepared to answer this question. Who do you identify as encouragers in your life? What did he, she, or they do that was encouraging? I expect a 3 to 5 minute answer to earn the 4 points of this activity. Post an outline of your script, of your answer, on forum number 1 on the course page. Then you will comment on the answers your fellow students provided. I tend to give 1 point per comment, so plan to make at least 2 comments. Your peer comments for this first forum are due on Friday, November 13th. There are 7 other online forums in this course. These are akin to the discussions we would have if we met in person. Each forum has a specific topic. There's another forum in week 1. Your original responses for this forum are due on Friday the 13th, and peer comments are due on Saturday. You can review the evaluation criteria in the syllabus and read my expectations in the document called Assignment Expectations, a document that is in the Downloads folder. For each forum, there is also an opportunity for you to make comments on the work of your fellow students. I tend to give 1 point per comment, so plan to make at least 2 comments in each forum. Here is my answer to that question as an example of what I expect from you in our Zoom conference. The 4 encouragers I want to talk about in my life are Alfred Adler, Rich Kopp, Sheila Bob, and Bob Powers. I find that whenever I am having difficulty understanding a case, I consult Adlerian theory. I have a conversation with Big Al. I think of his phrase, reduce things down to bare movement, and then look for the goal of that movement. For me, Adler exemplifies the common sense approach to life and the striving to be equal and respectful with all human beings. His construct of Gemeinschaftsgefühl, which is referred to as social interest in English, has had a deep influence on my spiritual life. I think of it as basically a commitment to our connectedness with one another, as well as the courage to act on this commitment. His basic optimism about humanity and his notion that everything can be different are uplifting and give me courage to move ahead. Rich was my first mentor in graduate school. He introduced me to individual psychology and gave me a here and now model of how it is enacted in day-to-day life. He showed me the value of a positive approach to case conceptualization and human interaction. He stewarded me through the initial stages of my professional development, encouraging me to try different approaches and to engage with the theory, to think about the process of psychotherapy. Sheila Bob was another of my graduate school professors, and then I worked for her for several years after my graduation. She taught me to reflect on myself, to learn from what I did by looking back and considering what happened. The Personal Reflections assignment in this course is a Sheila assignment. She helped me recognize my own resilience by telling me, "You always work it out," when I couldn't see a way to finish my dissertation. She helped me develop an observing ego, giving me a tool that has proved to be invaluable through my entire professional life. Bob came into my life in the middle ages of my professional career. He was a great colleague and mentor, never moving above me, but always accompanying me, a true professional partner. It is sad for me that all my encouragers are now dead, but they each live on in my heart and memory. You have 8 personal reflections to write. These are seen only by me. They are not shared with the rest of the class. This is a chance for you to step back from the class a bit and reflect on your learning process. I suggest some possible topics sometimes, but the content is open-ended, a place for you to develop self-reflection, integrate personal concerns and issues, and review your professional performance. This could be akin to a personal journal entry, reporting something like specific instances that you notice in your day-to-day life. This is how we are going to work on becoming more encouraging. At the end of each week of the course, you will identify a list of encouragement behaviors and skills you would like to develop in yourself. For each skill you identify, suggest a plan for strengthening that skill. There is a sample plan on the course page. After you turn this in, I may suggest one or more plans for strengthening the skills you identify. At the end of the course, I will meet with each of you individually over Zoom. This is a chance for you to talk about one encouragement skill you have developed and to review your progress in becoming more encouraging. In our talk, you should cite at least 2 resources from either the course readings or outside resources. You will post a reference list in a Dropbox on the course page. Finally, your paper for this course will be a discussion of several of the activities you developed in your BME planning assignments, a statement of your definition of encouragement, and a discussion of what you have learned about encouragement in this course.